It's Tuesday, and we're already way over budget this week on the channel. Today, we are finally taking a look at some 2023 Bowman Draft Sapphire. Oh boy, we're going to need to hit a big card today. Let's get into it. What's going on, YouTube? Run Good coming back at you with a brand new video, and today we are taking a look at some 2023 Bowman Draft Sapphire. A little bit late, but better late than never. If you're new here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. As always, I do appreciate a like on my content. Will you guys please like the content this week, because it is pricey.
Money, money, I need money.
Yesterday with Absolute, and then coming back today with Bowman Draft Sapphire. These are currently selling on the secondary market for well north of $600, but the big hits are there with this one. They have added some new life into Draft Sapphy this year. One exclusive autograph, so autographs are in Sapphy Draft this year. Usually with the Bowmans, you can only get autos in the very first, the Bowman Sapphire, which comes out in the spring. This year, they have added autos to Draft, and maybe this year, 2024, they will add them to Chrome Bowman Sapphire as well.
Not a chance.
This one is going to be a lot of fun. These were sold on Topps' website a few weeks back, a couple weeks ago. I believe they sold for $380 a box, $3,800 for a case, or it might have been $3,700 for a case. I think you got a little bit of a discount if you bought a 10-box case. Quickly dried up. The website locked up. I know a lot of people who tried couldn't get any, self-included. So we're paying secondary for these, and we are looking for Max Clark, Wyatt Langford, Paul Skeens, and Colt Emerson for my Mariners. I'd love to see one of his. I don't have very many of his draft cards yet, so that'd be cool to hit him. Of course, with Bowman Draft, the big chase is the Tom Brady 12 of 50 gold auto with the inscription that is yet to be found. Unfortunately, there are no Brady parallels or autographs in this product.
That's up.
I don't know if people got the memo when this one came out, and maybe that was one of the reasons. Sapphire is always popular, but maybe people thought there would be a Sapphire Brady auto, and there is not. It's actually an interesting exclusion if you think about it, considering that Brady, all the marketing campaign that Fanatics put around that card, and now it's coming out that the Brady has photoshopped a face of another player, as if, you know, Brady. I know he was drafted by the Expos, but he didn't take that photo. Come on, guys. How'd you think that photo was made? So I think that controversy is a little funny. 3 parallels, 1 autograph per box. We are looking for a big color. Of course, we're looking for Paparadasha 1 of 1s. We'll have to see. But 32 cards total. You're paying, like, I think it's 32 cards total. So these are like $640, $650 on the secondary. You're literally paying $20 a card.
We want more money.
I don't think we have pack odds. We do not. But 3 color and an auto. So basically every other pack is going to have a hit. And then everything else, even the Sapphire firsts, do hold value. And this is one of those sets where, you know, the Max Clark, the Wyatt Langford, and those two are probably going to be $100 base cards the day the product comes out, or right around release. Skeens, I'm not so sure, because he is a pitcher. But yeah, let's go ahead and take a look. Same Sapphire design we've been opening for a while, seeing for a while. Zach Levison for the Cardinals right there. Jonah Cox, not familiar. I know I talk about it quite a bit. I'm not familiar with all the players in this set yet. I don't follow minor league baseball as extensively as I used to. But nonetheless, I'm game to try a box and hit a monster. Welvin Francisca, not a first. His first was in Bowman Chrome. And Jack Hurley for the Diamondbacks. This is just kind of one of those ones that you savor. You gotta take it in, take a minute. Don't rip the packs too fast. It's a short rip. If you blink, you'll miss it. And our first color is going to be here, and it looks to be either yellow or gold. There's Jackson Chourio. Is he going to be a rookie? No, he's not. He didn't get called up last year. Jackson Chourio, one of the top prospects for the Milwaukee Brewers. We got Sabin Sabelos, first for the Braves. Ryan Clifford, and our first of 3 color. Is that Tigers? Is that Tigers? No. No, that's Red Sox, and that is going to be a Christian Campbell to 75. 35 of 75 on the yellow. That's a first. I don't know too much about him. One way, if you're ever opening Bowman and you don't know, you can always take a look at the back, and I know it sounds stupid, but you can look and see what round they were drafted in. Here we have a 4th round pick. Hit 4 home runs, hit 376, which is high, or college batting average, so that wasn't in like single A or anything like that. You can also take a look at their age. He was born in 02, meaning he's 22 years old. He'll be 22 this year. You want like a 18, 19, you want a younger player, and then of course you want to see 1st round. Kind of gives you an idea of what you might be looking at. Not always, but the most hype, most touted prospects are usually on the younger side, and they were usually drafted high. At least the most desirable ones right now. As always with Bowman, you know it's a crapshoot. You never know who's going to break out, who's going to win a Cy Young, who's going to never make it past AA. That is the fun of Bowman, is trying to time the market and figure it out. You know, there's people who don't even touch the top 5 guys in the set. There's people who strictly go for the Wyatt Hootapoles of the world, or maybe not because he's a pitcher. But maybe Justin Crawford's not bad. Maybe the Justin Reamers of the world. Maybe instead of going after and paying top dollar for the Wyatt Langfords and the Max Clarks on release day, they go after the Reamer, who was a 4th round pick, just like Christian Campbell. Maybe they go after the Campbells. And then they make the big money when these guys get called up and they, you know, start having a pretty good minor league career, and then they get the call up, and then that person sells those cards and makes a payday. So it's not just always the top guys. And, you know, for every Justin Reamer, there's a Matt Laporta. You guys know who Matt Laporta is?
It's the biggest piece of dog.
There's a Matt Laporta out there who the hobby spends all their money on, and then they don't pan out, and that's how it goes sometimes. If you don't know who Matt Laporta is, look him up, or don't. I don't care. Elijah Green, Joey Vetrano, Joe Whitman, and then our 2nd color of the box. This one actually looks gold, so you can kind of tell. Hard to tell, but one is yellow, one is gold. I wish they would change this. First, Rockies. Please don't be our auto. That's going to be Sean Sullivan. Sean Sullivan for the Rockies. Once I saw it was a pitcher, I was like, no, not our auto. 17 of 50. And by the way, before we get into the Papa Radasho Wyatt or the Max that is coming up, I just want to thank my buddy Golden Hawk for being able to get me a few boxes so I can rip one for y'all on the channel. So shout out Golden Hawk. Whatever auto I get, whatever my last color is, this is the one that you gave me, buddy. That is gonna be our auto. Is that gonna be our auto? That is our auto. Let's save that for last. We never save it for last. The oranges are deceptive because in most Topps products, orange would indicate numbered to 25. In Bowman, they're numbered to 75 usually. So we'll save that beautiful orange, that tiger orange. Seth Keener, Tayshawn Walton, Austin Trozier, and Jackson Wiggins. Oh boy, we have 2 packs left plus our auto, and so far we have not seen any of the top names. So these last color and this auto, man, we're going to have to hit these hard. At least not top names that I'm familiar with. Our 3rd color is going to be yellow right here. So there's the wrong Wyatt. There's Wyatt Kroll. Actually, I think he's not bad. He is our 4th round pick. Kiefer Lord. That's a great name for a pitcher. Jesus. Jonathan Mija. And yellow. Yellow is going to be Christopher Torren. I've seen a bunch of this kid. We pulled a red refractor of him first from Bowman Chrome Sapphire, actually, I believe. And that is going to be numbered 59 of 75. I believe he's an international free agent. And our last pack before we check our auto, man, that auto has to be huge. Otherwise, we're getting dusted for a 2nd day in a row here on the channel. Oh boy, we'll be ripping cheap stuff at the end of the week. See if we get bonus color. We do not. These boxes have been pretty consistent in terms of quality of cards. All the cards look pretty good. No real, other than centering, no real issues with surface or edges or corners or anything like that. And I haven't seen too many boxes that have added bonus color. Devin Saltamon. There's Cade Denton. And Rock Raggio. If there's ever a Yankees name, that is it right there. Ever a guy who makes it in New York. I believe in Rock. That is their 4th round pick. A lot of 4th rounders today. All right, we need a 1st rounder here. We need a 1st rounder on the orange here. Garrett Bowman. Landon Maraudis. Patrick Riley. And oh boy, we're going to need to hit it hard here. That looks like Mariners. If that's Colt Emerson, this would be a good story. Oh my god. Colt Emerson to 25 on the auto. 16 of 25.
Yeah. Yes.
Wow, saved by the Mariners. This might be the happiest the Mariners make me all year. I'll let you guys know in a few months. Colt Emerson, big one for the PC. Golden Hawk, eat your heart out. He is also from the area, and he is also a Mariners fan. Oh boy. Not only do we end the video, not only do we get a great card, I get to needle my buddy. He could have opened this. He actually sent me 11 boxes, a sealed case, and one loose, and this was the loose. He very well could have ripped this.
Why have you done this to me, God? Why?
Hey, Golden Hawk, do you want to buy it? Oh, this is awesome. Colt Emerson to 25, 16 of 25. Solid way to end it. I believe I saw his green autos to 99 from Draft selling for around $200. Just not the Sapphire, but the true green, selling for right around 180 to 200 the last time I checked, which would put this one to 25. Sapphire, probably well north of 500 bucks. So I think mission accomplished in this one. It took 31 cards, and we were getting dusted. And then the 32nd card rolled around and said, hey, I saw your video yesterday, Run Good. I saw what they did to you over there with Panini. Not with Fanatics, not with Bowman. We're getting you a good one today, and sure enough, big PC card. Centering's a little off. It looks a little thin over there, but probably just not going to grade it. Probably just going to go straight to the PC. And yeah, that is a look at Bowman Draft. Better late than never. Better late than never. Final card of the day coming on through for us. Otherwise, not too familiar with some of the names that we pulled today. Obviously, none of the top names. But hey, that's okay. I don't know why I'm showing you all the base cards. Other three parallels. We had Christopher Torrin to 75, Sean Sullivan to 50, and Christian Campbell. I know the price tag is steep on this one, but there are big hits to be had. The autos are doing very well, especially the color autos out of the gate. And Colt Emerson, who was the Mariners' first round pick, 22nd overall. So yeah, I like this one. If you have 650 bucks to burn in a hole in your pocket, and you're deciding between Absolute or Draft Sapphire, it's not even close. But that is gonna do it for me today. Just glad to book a dub. That is gonna do it for me. Take care, stay safe, and we'll catch you next time on Down the Road.